I once tripled the conversions of an online course simply by adding learning outcomes to it. That's all I did. All I had to do was watch the course content and then write each of the learning benefits, each of the learning outcomes. And then by the end of watching the content of the course, I went and added them by going to intended learners and then adding my learning outcomes. And I did nothing else, and the conversions tripled. The key to amazing learning outcomes is smart market research. You want to teach what people want to learn. That is the only way. We don't create what we want. We create what our intended students want. So always keep that in mind. What you find interesting has no real value. It's all about the intended student. The way you add learning outcomes, as I have just mentioned, is you go to Manage Course, right? From your instructor dashboard, you click on the course you want to manage, and then you go to Intended Learners. And from here, you scroll down and you add each of the benefits. The number one mistake you don't want to make is not to add too few learning outcomes. That's what happened in the case of my client that I helped. And the other thing is you don't want to promise what you do not deliver, right? So you want to describe your course accurately. Also, the more learning outcomes you have, the better. There are 3 types of learning outcomes. Who will they become? And by they, I mean your students. What will they be able to do? And what will they be able to have? For example, communicate better in every situation. That's an example of what they will be able to do. An example of who they will become is more confident. And what they will be able to have is knowledge of nonverbal communication.